Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to that channel, y'all. Let's talk about John John speaking on his boy Tsu Surf. Now look, this the thing. Tsu Surf is a good rapper. He is. But y'all know the vibe I get from Tsu Surf? The vibe I get from like a Tsu Surf, it's like the vibe I get from like a it's from like, I would say like a Mickey Factz. I would say like a Mickey Factz. I would say like a person that does music for real, for real, for real, for real. The reason I'm comparing Tsu Surf to Mickey Factz because you guys see when Mickey Factz performs, I see Mickey Factz, of course, taking a craft more seriously than a Surf. I definitely see that. But don't y'all get that feeling from Mickey Factz when he raps? It's solid as far as with him battle rapping, but you don't look at it like, oh, it's excellent. I don't know how other people feel. And then plus the thing that went down over there in KOTD when he was going against Daylight, I'm like, it seemed like Daylight wasn't, feeling KOTD. You know what I mean? So I just feel like let's just say when Mickey Factz went against Danger Zone, you like what he was doing against Danger Zone, but I think I had Danger Zone winning that 1-round battle. A lot of people had Danger Zone winning that. A lot of people had DNA beat Mickey Factz. Now don't get me wrong, DNA wasn't saying the type of technical stuff that Mickey Factz was saying. Of course, DNA not messing with no Mickey Factz as far as when it get to the pen. No. But it was like, oh, he did good. He did good. And that's kind of like with Tsu Surf. Surf, to me, I just don't look at Surf as a killer. I don't look at Surf as that killer instinct, as like the person with the killer instinct. He could talk about all the other stuff, the Press 9. He could talk about stuff like that. You know what I mean? He could talk about stuff like Press 9, him and Tay Rock, like with the bars and stuff going back and forth, the gun titles, Yeezy, Beasley. Like, Surf got bars, but as far as his like attacking style, he doesn't attack, right? He don't. So Tsu Surf goes against Lux. No, Tsu Surf goes against Geechee Gotti, right? A lot of people got Tsu Surf winning that battle. A lot of people got Geechee Gotti winning that battle. I got Geechee Gotti winning that battle. A lot of people said Surf won that battle because Surf was basically supposedly talking to Geechee Gotti in the second round when he was talking about as far as the stuff that they did as far as for the URL. But then I just felt like Geechee Gotti got him back when it was Geechee Gotti's turn. You talked about all the good stuff that you did with the URL, but you're not addressing the choking part. You're not addressing as far as the times, as far as like when you came unprepared on the stage. That's what you're not talking about, but you're talking about everything else. That's why I feel like Geechee Gotti at the end of the day won that battle against Tsu Surf. So then you got Surf going against Lux. He messed around and get dang near 3-0 by Lux. Now I will say, as far as the type of stuff that Surf was saying, I don't know what made him feel like he kind of had like low confidence when he went up in there. But if Tsu Surf would have kept that without choking, that battle, the battle probably would have been debatable. But I probably would have gave it to Lux 2-1 still. Because either way, he still wouldn't beat Lux. That's just how I feel. But his type of material that he had for Lux, I like what he was saying. He wasn't switching none up. He wasn't trying to be positive. Because he's looking at Lux like, yeah, you talking about this and that. Well, what about as far as like what I do about this and that? What about as far as like what I'm doing? You ain't probably doing as far as like what I'm doing. So as far as like what I'm talking about, if you don't like it, you like it. So at the end of the day, I'ma still talk to you, Greasy. I'ma still talk to you. Like, you know how many people are like lost behind this? As far as like on some gang banging stuff, like as far as like on some battle rap stuff, that's the way Sue Surf was talking to Lux, which is a good material. But he came to the point where he just kind of came like unprepared a little bit against Lux. I don't know if he got nervous or whatever. I don't see nobody going on stage, especially against a Lux, and they're unprepared. I feel like you got to be dealing with some type of situation where you could just maybe forget your stuff. You know what I'm saying? You now had a hangover last night. You didn't go over your stuff one last time before you got on the stage. You might be going through anxiety. You might be going through something, right? So yeah, Lux, he loses against Lux. So then he goes against 40 bars. So now I'm looking at it like, okay, if Sue Surf beat 40 bars, they look at Sue Surf like, oh man, like, you know, he beat a female. That ain't nothing. Or if he lost to a female. So that ended up happening. So I don't know if you guys watched my other blog as far as like what I was saying about the Cortez and Sue Surf thing. About Goods no longer not wanting to battle Sue Surf. John no longer don't want to battle Sue Surf. Cortez, he kind of still feel like if they give me the bag, I'll battle him. So you lost against Lux. You lost against 40 bars. And what I was telling people when he lost against Lux, I'm like, well, I don't even know why Goods will go against a Surf right now. For what? Why would John go against a Surf? For what? Why would Cortez go against a Surf? For what? And to me, I just kind of just hate like, well, you know what? That's going to be another blog. That's going to be another blog. So my whole point, though, is what I was saying. I'm like, okay, this is what I want to say to Goods, Sue Surf. I mean, this is what I want to say to Goods, John, and Cortez. Don't take Sue Surf. Because I feel like Sue Surf was dang near at a point where he like, nah, I don't want to battle y'all because y'all do this and that, you know, making like certain excuses. I don't want to go against y'all because y'all do this and that. Or not even responding to Goods or anything like that because he don't really care for battling that person. He just don't want to because he feel like he's just the type of person where he'll battle you when he ready. So that's what I was telling people. I'm like, so if I'm Goods, I ain't taking him. If I'm John, I'm not taking him. If I'm Cortez, I'm not taking him. And next thing you know, John dropped the blog. He's like, hey, I'm not about to be Surf reward. And I was feeling everything what John was saying. But then what he said still, John said, but if y'all still try to go out y'all way, for me to go against this dude, I'm gonna punish him. I hope you do that, John. I really hope you do that because I do feel like you could beat Sue Surf, of course. I feel like you could get the win, but as far as you kind of like making Sue Surf kind of like looking like a little stupid after the battle, I don't know about that. I don't know. Sue Surf got a very strong fan base, and I'm not saying you can't kill him, but his fan base is going to try to stick up for him regardless. They're going to try to basically stick up for him. That's just how I feel about that. So if I'm John, why am I taking this? Still. If I'm Goods, why am I taking this? If I'm Cortez, why am I taking this? Why? At the end of the day, y'all better be saying it's because of the bag. Y'all better be saying that. But the thing is, though, I'm just saying, if you getting paid a good amount, money ain't gonna make you move. So you be like, hey, yeah, you know, you give me this right here, then I'm still not taking it. Cause you looking at it like I don't need battle rap. If you look at like if you the type of person that don't need battle rap, I don't even feel like why you feel the need to go against a person like Surf, a person that's not gonna really put in his all. Even if the person even probably give in his all, some people still feel like he ain't no killer. Even when he on his A game, some people still feel like he not no killer. So what I'm basically just saying to John John is, I just nah man, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. But yeah, Surf did lose the 40 bars. Surf lost to Lux. So who else? I mean, and I meant to put JC into the mix. But my thing is, if JC is going against these other battlers, like a Prep from what I heard, and a Low Soul, and a Kid Chaos, why y'all think he not gonna go against Surf? I know he gonna go against Surf. Like the moment he had a chance, to, oh yeah, he gonna go against Surf, and that might go raise up JC stock, but I don't think it does nothing to John John stock. I don't feel like it does nothing to Good stock, and I low-key feel like it's not gonna really do anything to Cortez stock, because people look at Cortez like Cortez is just like a virus to battle rap. But I like Cortez though. Cortez definitely got bars. But even when Cortez wins, people look at him like, nah, don't nobody care about Cortez. Like that's how they feel about him. That's exactly how they feel about Cortez. I'm just being real with y'all. But to John John, to the JCs, to Goods, to Cortez, I wouldn't even battle nobody. I wouldn't even battle nobody like that, to be real. Especially if I don't have to. Don't waste my time. Especially if they paying me. I don't want to get paid to battle you, and then I'm sitting here writing, but then in the back of my head, I kind of don't really even feel like I want to even really even like say too much, because you're not coming with your stuff. Not saying like that should stop me, but then if I come with my stuff and then you come choking, what does that do for me? Or would I be the Sue Surf that choked all 3 rounds? Or I be the Sue Surf that only came with 2 rounds? And that's what I be telling people with the Reed Dollar situation. Don't be trying to damage Reed Dollars. Don't be trying to mess up Reed Dollars or beat up on Reed Dollars because y'all all of a sudden want to say, no, Surf won that battle. I don't see how y'all feel like Reed Dollars won that battle. Well, if Surf wouldn't have basically came with 2 rounds, then that probably wouldn't even happen, bro. But it is what it is with that. It is what it is. But I like Surf, though. That's the cold part about it. I do like Surf. Surf might not be in my top 5 or anything like that, but I do like Surf because Surf is just not the typical puncher. He's just not a person that just punch. Surf is kind of witty. Surf kind of does really everything at the end of the day. And that's why Surf is special. And he got certain things going on with his music. And that's how I look at people like a Mickey Fax. It used to be like that with Cassidy with his music, but people don't really listen to Cassidy like they used to. Cassidy was real high like in 2004 and all that stuff. So, but that's why I feel like Surf is kind of like with like the Mickey Fax, and he would like more of like the Cassidys, and with certain people that just really care about the music to the point where you don't really care about this. I feel like when Mickey Fax battle, he does care about this when he gets up in the ring, but I don't feel like Surf puts that up in there. I think there's a situation where you're not multitasking well. You're not multitasking a certain way. So that's why I feel John John to an extent. But for John John to say, well, if y'all give me that bag, then I'm just like letting y'all know I'm going to kill this dude. Hopefully you do. But I don't think so. I don't think you're going to kill him. But I definitely think you will beat him. You know what I mean? But shouts out to John John though, man. Shouts out to John John. But that's all I really have to say on that, because my thing is though, should John John battle Surf? And that's gonna be the title for this though. So, but John John definitely said exactly what I was saying, I think like a month and a half ago, or about like 2 months ago, about how I felt about about Sue Surf all of a sudden battling Goods them and all that. Now I was speaking on that, and I'm like, no, like y'all don't take Surf because Surf didn't like want to take y'all. And it's not a petty thing, but it's like Okay, well, when you on your downfall, why should we battle you? You know what I mean? Battle Rap Talk 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Go on.